Good morning, friends. I hope y'all will have a blessed day today. First thing I'd like to share with you will be a video that is a must listen to, especially if you are in America, because what's coming to America has already hit pretty much the rest of the world, and it's coming to us right now. And what's coming to America is the destruction of America. And I'm telling you, unless America repents, there's no hope. We've seen destruction hit through all those Middle East countries, pretty much at the hands of America in previous administrations. But you really need to listen to this video that I will have the link in the description box. I'll also pin the link to it at the top of the comments. The biggest thing that's happening is not only do we have the Democratic Party, which have sold themselves out to the socialists, but you have China wanting to absolutely destroy America. And see, with Donald Trump at the helm of this country, we are the biggest problem to setting up a one world government, which is what the Pope is wanting, which is what Bill Gates is wanting. And the second thing they want to depopulate this planet. So they were hoping that millions of Americans would die from this weapon virus. That is what they were hoping for. But of course, that did not happen and will not happen. So they have us in lockdown, and while us Americans are walking around with masks on our face, which has been proven many times by nurses and doctors that has used a tester to how much oxygen is inside that enclosed cup while we're breathing. We have negative levels, like a negative 18% oxygen. So it's not that we're not getting oxygen, but the problem is the oxygen is mixed with our carbon dioxide, which is not enough oxygen over a period of time to give us, our bodies, what it needs. You can just look that up and you will be amazed. I mean, so, but while we are walking around with these masks on our face under lockdown, what they're doing, because of this lockdown, you have like schools and restaurants, they're not buying the pork, they're not buying beef, they're not buying milk. So what are they doing with it? They're killing the animals because they're slaughtering them, because when they were used to, producing hundreds of millions of gallons of milk that was going to restaurants and, all over schools and so forth in America, they're just dumping them out. I spoke to a man yesterday, came in the store, and he said, "Let me show you something." He showed me where 2 of these milk tanker trucks down in Florida was dumping the entire tanker of milk. He said, that is pure raw milk. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, it's been filtered, but it's raw milk. I said, you mean like I said, you mean like drinking it straight from the cow? He said, absolutely. I said, have you ever tasted it? He said, oh yes, it's delicious. I said, really? He said, the stuff that we drink is water compared to this. I said, really? He said, absolutely. He said, that what we drink in these containers is water compared to this. And I asked him, I said, the next time you do that, is there any way you can get some and keep it cold? I'd like to try it. And thank goodness he lives pretty close to Valdosta. He said, yeah, I'll do that for you. So I'm looking forward to getting to try filtered raw milk. Pretty much straight from the cow, just been filtered. And he says it gets tested 5 times. They test it for hormones. They test it for steroids. They check the temperature. Yeah, so he said it is very controlled, the shipment of milk. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, it's amazing that our food is just being destroyed. And what they're wanting to starve us out. You know, you can say, well, I don't believe that. Well, you know, just keep watching. They want us to get starved. They want to run out because they know we've got food, which I don't, but they know that a lot of people have stored food over the years, and they want us to get to a point to where we don't have no food. You know, they're talking about keeping us locked down for 18 months. But of course, the president doesn't want that. And what's happening, thank goodness, is in like Michigan and California, people are rising up and revolting, saying, look, you can't tell us that we can't work. You can't tell us we can't be free to go to church. People are revolting. And the president is giving the final say to each governor. And it is the Democratic governors of the states that has the most strongest lockdown orders. They're saying you're not coming out because that is the Democrats' position. They have sold out to the New World Order. They have sold out to America becoming a socialist country. And why have they sold out? The few people that are controlling the governments in these states have sold out for the riches of their bank accounts. And they don't care about the millions of people that lives in those states. But the people living in those states that are locked down, they're realizing, you know what? We cannot vote these Democrats back into office because they want to keep us locked down for 18 months when the president is already saying, look, you can start opening up. Just be safe about it. So when they see Georgia opening up and they see Florida beginning to open up, and then they see others, Republican states opening up, and then you're going to have like the Michigan and California or Nevada that have always been red states for the Democrats are realizing, look, the blue states have opened up, but you Democrats are keeping us locked down. You're starving us to death. We're losing our homes. We're losing everything we work for. And you're going to see big revolts up against these red states. Because, like God said, whatever is hidden is going to be brought to light. And because, like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and all of them, It's being revealed how evil they are to the American way of life. They don't want the American way of life. They want a socialistic party. That's the reason why they want to open up the southern border. They want to allow as many millions. Oh goodness, my brakes are grinding. Lord help us. Yeah, this little puppy's going to need a brake job soon. Wow, that sounded rough. But anyway, they want to open up the southern borders to let hundreds of millions of illegals, criminals or anything, into our country. Because in a socialistic country, it don't matter who you are, whether you are a brain surgeon or a man that's digging a hole on the side of the road. You know, the state's going to pay for your welfare. The state's going to pay for everything for you. And that's what people want. These people living in like Mexico and other places, they want to come to America. So they could go ride on Disney World, Disneyland, and Six Flags over Georgia and so forth. They want to go to our nice restaurants and all of that, and let the state pay for their way. Let the state pay for their schooling and their cell phones and give them a free place to live. Yeah, the Democrats will give that to all these illegal aliens if you'll just vote Democrat. Well, let me tell you, Americans, if you are voting Democrat, you are voting to destroy the country. This country is what you're doing. You're voting to destroy this country. Watch this video, friends, please. And another thing, they've got a thing called the New Way or something, the New Way Freedom or something. And what that simply is, they want to turn all the criminals loose and let them come to America and give them citizenship. You ought to look that up. All right, God bless you. And please watch this video. It will open your eyes. Share that video. Share this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And friends, for our sake, let's not vote Democrat, because I'm telling you, they want to destroy our country. God bless you.